Dear viewers, friends, family, foes,
Enemies.
neighbors, Woms's neighbors, Chisholm's siblings, everybody watching us, welcome back to another beautiful episode of Cast Your Mic. And today, I'm in the studio with my beautiful co-host, and we have, oh my God, I'm lost for words to describe, but I know that I am sitting right next to a great personality, and he's a filmmaker, an actor, a producer, and one who has contributed immensely in the lives of Nigerian youths and in the film industry in our country today. The person of Prince Babajide Kosoko.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be in your midst, and let's set the ball rolling. But a little point of correction: I am Jide Kosoko, not Jide Kosoko.
Okay.
When you say Jide Kosoko, you are saying
Okay, sir.
there is no
Babajide Kosoko.
manhood.
Oh, hey, God, I beg.
So it's Jide Kosoko.
Okay. I am so sorry about that.
No hole
Okay.
Okay.
to dig the ground in case you die prematurely.
Babajide
So
Kosoko.
don't die.
Don't die.
All right.
Live long.
My
Amen.
apologies.
Amen.
What do you expect when you have an Hausa lady pronouncing a Yoruba name? Apologies, sir.
It's fine. No, just
It's an honor to have you here today. Chisom, what do you have for us for the show today?
I'm going to ask you some questions,
please go ahead.
but don't fret. It's not that serious.
Go ahead.
Okay, so, Womsy, what are you bringing for us today?
Me, it's an honor to be sitting next to him. I've
Yes.
been watching him since I was a child, and he's a very funny personality.
Yeah.
So me, I
I
have a
know.
lot I want to fetch from this stream of knowledge. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And carry home. Do you so thank you for being with us today. It's an honor to have you here.
All right. Just to break the ice, and then before we get into more interesting topics, there's one particular topic that interests me, and I love to always hear about you. And I'm sure we have a lot of viewers out there who are not tired of hearing this story. You know, one time the news tagged it as how your parents reacted to you wanting to be an actor. That's a story that it's legend. It never gets sour in our ears. And I think it is inspirational and motivational to people who are looking up to be what you have attained in the movie industry, sir.
Well, when I started, precisely in 1964, there is no parent that will ever want their child in this kind of trade. So it was the same case with my own mom and dad. And don't forget, I'm a royal prince of Lagos. My dad will insist that as a prince, you need not be entertaining people. Rather, people should come and entertain you.
Right.
We
Yes.
are talking about a passion here, something I love so much, and I fought back in my own way, even though it was not that easy.
Yeah.
But eventually, they grant me permission to go ahead.
How were you able to break out of that? Because a lot of us still go through that in this present day, even though there's a lot of civilization. I, for one, starting at first, I had same experience with my dad until some point. But there's some persons out there who are still going through similar situation, regardless of how much.
I think the
we've
most
grown.
important thing is how much you are able to convince your parents. It is not a bad idea that parents will want their child to excel in a particular field. They must have their reasons. It is only these days that you children of nowadays will think that your parents are disturbing you. They should allow me to do what I want. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
You need parental guidance. No matter how educated you might be, they know you, they know who you are.
That's true.
Right from the day they give birth to you, they've been studying you. Good parents will study
Of
the
course.
child from childhood, see the traces of what she's likely to become. and that they will continue to pilot him or her towards that direction.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
And when the time comes, they will not hesitate to let him or her know that we think this is the best for you. It's not a bad thing to do.
Yes.
And that is why you see most marriages crashing unnecessarily, because they are no longer doing it the way it should be.
Yes,
Yes,
Situation
that's
where
true.
you give your parents opportunity to investigate who your spouse is going to be.
Yeah.
And they may not be 100% correct, but from whatever they give you, you will get to know that there are some points in what they are saying. So it is now left for you to try as much as possible to convince them too that, yes, I do understand what you are saying, but this. You see, we have too much of fake love. And
That's true.
and
That's
it is
true.
Yeah.
only we that can tell you reasonable percentage of what a fake love is. Take it or leave, the experience is there.
That's true. That's true, because
You can't rule
the
it out.
adage have always gone saying that what an elder sees sitting, you
Even
on
if
the
you climb the tree,
Iroko tree.
you won't
Yes.
see it.
Okay, so not to take the whole time today, I'm sure my beautiful Womsy here has a lot of questions she would like to
I
ask you.
actually do. First of all, I wanted to
You
speak
should
on.
have made that for me. I must confirm whether they are beautiful or not.
No problem.
First of all,
I still continue
Wait.
to-
He hasn't confirmed.
Sorry,
I
sir.
still continue to admire everybody.
Thank
Okay,
you very
sir.
much,
First,
sir.
I give you 40% for keeping your complexion.
Thank you very
You
much,
Thank you,
have
sir.
that already.
Thank you, sir.
So let's see how you share the remaining 60%.
Okay. Sir, I wanted to say this because it said that you went to the university at age 60, right? Like you were already all
No,
grown
I studied peace admin at Yaba College
At
of
Yaba
Technology.
College.
That was
when you
my
were
age,
young.
yeah.
Yeah.
But, and you know our own orientation, how we started. We started from the local theater company,
That's
traveling
true.
theater.
Yes.
Yeah.
And because I personally believe in upgrading. And it got to a time when I was the president of our association, which was
The AGN.
then the largest artist association, which is the NTP Association of Nigerian Theatre Arts
Okay.
Practitioners. I now think of how our artists will see the importance of upgrading. You cannot stay, whatever you are, even if you are an actor, you still need to learn.
Exactly.
See areas you are lacking. See how can bridge that gap.
That's true.
And,
That's like working with agility.
they're good, and you need to do that by getting to be trained. So when I was 60, I decided to take some of this, our youth, along with me through federal government sponsorship.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, for performing arts,
Oh my God.
OOU.
Oh.
At age 60.
So, and I enjoyed it.
Wow.
So if anybody
Sure.
says that I am already
Too
excelling,
late.
Yeah.
already excelling in my
Knowledge
chosen
is
career,
progressive, right?
but that is it.
It's
Knowledge
progressive.
is I cannot say I did not learn anything.
From there.
And the school authority too, because I was coming from the town, they equally learned one or two things.
Wow, that's nice. That's
So
nice.
that actually brings me to my next question. You talk about life modifying, people growing and learning new things. So in the industry now, we know that everybody now is a producer and a marketer because of the modification. We talk about the app like YouTube, people produce their own movies and market it by themselves, as opposed to when we're growing up, we hear Iweka Road, Onisha, and Alaba International Market. So the marketing strategy has changed. Has that affected your career or?
No, it hasn't. It can never affect my career because we use it to our own advantage.
Oh,
Exactly.
oh, okay.
And I will quickly make this correction.
Okay, sir.
Everybody can do drama, can do film, can do skits on the television, on the social media. But knowledgeable people will know who a trained person is.
Yes.
That's true.
The difference to tell.
There is no talent you might have. No matter how good your talent is, someone will still put you through some things.
Yes.
If you fail to acquire that, you may not go far.
I agree.
That's just the truth.
So like,
So
what is
even
what's
the social
doing?
media now,
Yes, sir.
getting popular does not indicate that you are doing it well.
Yes.
But you see, it is a normal thing that when your face is constant on the camera, it's constant. People are seeing you. Even if you go to hold your camera every day and say, "Oh, beautiful Nigerians," and that's all.
Yes, consistent.
Everything is
Consistent.
content.
It's a content. They will eventually, they see your face, they say, "Oh,
Beautiful Nigeria.
then you will think
Yeah.
you are doing something
Something,
fantastic.
yeah.
No, that is not it. That is not it.
Repetition.
Even as we continue to watch every one of you on the social media, we know who are doing it right, who are doing stupid things.
That's
you may
true.
not understand. You may continue to do that stupid thing now and making small money.
Money, yes.
But I can assure you it won't go far. If you don't upgrade, if you don't learn the rudiments, get to know it properly, it will get to a time that experienced and trained people will come the same line, drop you behind, and you'll be out of market.
Exactly.
yes.
So the advice that is given to us
So
and
it may
everybody
take
out
10
there.
years, but if you are not careful, if you don't upgrade, if you don't get, you see, you can, now maybe you study history
Yeah.
at school. You are now out. You found yourself in a carpenter's workshop. Endeavor to love that carpentry job. Endeavor to upgrade in that same place where you found yourself.
Yes.
Stop looking for until I get a place where I can do my history. Where you are at that moment,
Can start
Utilize
history
it.
there.
try. That is it. You start your history there. Get to know what you are doing right and do it right. Get to be trained and you'll be there.
So like, what is what's doing well is what training
Doing
for.
well, yeah.
Is what training for.
That's it.
So you just can't do it well until you have had some level of knowledge
Who is
about
your-
what
who-
it
Who
is.
is your teacher?
That's true.
And failing in a particular area at the initial stage is no problem.
Yeah.
Just climb again, get to understudy somebody, and you get it.
I think that's where they get this saying that every global leader was once a local follower.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because you have to sit and learn for you
Yes.
to
That's true.
achieve. So catch that knowledge. I'm fetching from this stream of knowledge.
I know. I mean, like you have to
Right?
learn, unlearn, and then relearn.
Yeah.
If not, you're gonna remain
Train, untrain, and
Yes.
retrain.
and retrain.
It's a
Someone even
continuous
told me once that repetition can be greater than truth, but it is not the truth. So, like you said, even though they are consistent, eventually the truth will come out that they are not good
thing. Whether
enough.
you like it or not,
Yes.
one day.
Wisdom is flying everywhere.
Yeah, but that still brings us back to the fact that when you found yourself doing that thing that is right, you should learn that consistency is key, regardless of the
No,
amount of
course, no,
effort.
if you have a good training
Yes, sir.
and you are not practicing continually, then you become a failure. too.
Exactly.
That's true.
That is it. And let me tell you something. There are two ways to it. You may start. In fact, learning on the job is always the best. School, yes, fine. But when you find yourself anywhere, try to understand what
Where
you're
you are, yes.
Continue doing it. People are loving it. You are making money, fine. But start thinking of upgrading. How can I improve? Watch other people's productions. See what they are doing differently that is making them better.
Better,
That's
yeah,
true.
stand out.
Capture it. Even people that don't have enough followers like you, you can tap from their knowledge.
Yes.
From what they are doing.
True.
I said, this is more like it. Imbibe it.
Wow.
You got it.
Okay.
Chisom.
I was lost in all that wisdom.
I know. You're in awe. But come back here.
Okay, I'm
And
here
we
now.
still have our daddy here with us. So What do you want? What is it that you want to draw from this reservoir of knowledge?
Okay, so recently, maybe not so recently, about 2 months ago,
Oh,
you
okay.
posted on your social media, on Instagram, that you are the new chairman for NDELA.
I've been looking for the meaning of that
EAL.
word.
EAL.
Which one is that one?
I didn't say ND. I
NDEAL.
didn't say ND.
No,
Yes, it's
I
NDEAL.
changed it. Don't put me in trouble. And it got a lot of
Yes.
It did.
so
And a lot of awareness.
it's a production.
Okay.
Okay.
That production is still in the cooler.
Okay.
It
To
will
be
soon come
released
out to be
soon.
released. But that
Dealt.
is more or less an awareness.
Yeah.
Okay.
So by the time you start seeing the poster or the advert, you come and link it with
Definitely.
WhatsApp. And you want to capture.
That's
see exactly
marketing strategy right
what-
there. Good marketing strategy. Because it called a lot of attention.
Yes,
I mean,
it did.
good
And it created a
marketing
lot of
strategy.
awareness around people consuming food and drugs the wrong way. Yes.
But I changed it. I changed it a bit.
Yes.
I haven't said that it's not good to be taking Colorado, taking Igbo, taking this. But I now, because I don't
He
want
said
them-
Alabukun.
Alabukun, Karaole. I love Karaole. It's my best pain reliever.
Okay.
So that's why you see some of the comments, even from my
Yes.
children, they say, Karaole. And you used to send us to go and buy.
Even you, daddy.
we, one way or the other, we indulge in doing some things. Karaole is a product of a company. And if you use it the right way, it works for you.
Okay.
But when people start smoking gutter, smoking Colorado, smoking this, you see, I don't know why. They love it. They get to be addicted.
To
And
it.
when they are addicted, when you are addicted on anything, you think you are doing the best.
That's true.
And nobody will be,
Able to
I
say
mean,
anything to you.
nobody can change you except God's intervention. It's always a difficult thing to change. And it then means that from the onset, you need to choose the right friends.
Yeah, true.
Who you associate with matters. The moment someone you are moving with and who is taking a drug does anything good, you think it's because of the hard drug, and you stand to emulate him or her, and that is the beginning of the problem.
Yeah.
It has happened in the past. A lot of people will not want to say it, and I may not say it because it is already in a book I am compiling.
Okay.
A book, my book, Warrior's Lamentation,
Wow.
or Lamentation of a Warrior. I would choose whichever one I would use.
Yeah, that's a
Goes
You'll be
a
beautiful
watching
long-
out for
goes
it.
a long way. I also trace the use of these hard drugs from the time of Igbo and some of that thing. How does it get so escalated and accepted by the youth? Who and who are behind this? I will not hesitate to pour out my mind. What effort
That's been made.
did we in the creative
Industry.
industry make to correct the situation? What and what? You see, we continue to say yes, our production tends to correct societal ills and things like that. But we often make the entertainment aspect of it more, because that is what the people want. You have the production, and the entertainment is not more than the message.
The message.
People may not watch.
That's true.
Why it
True.
will just be as if you are slapping them with your message,
You're talking
Yeah.
to me directly.
which may not
Yeah.
make sense.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I got to realize that 85% of our audience show more interest in the entertainment aspect of it. They are not looking at the information and the educational part.
Being
Part
passed.
of it.
Mm-hmm.
Then how do we achieve our objective?
Mm.
We have a duty to perform. As we mirror the society.
Exactly.
Just like what I am taking up with the Nigerian police now, they continue to quarrel with our producers not to use
Guns.
their uniform
Pumps.
and
Okay.
other things. I absolutely disagree with them
Of course.
because in the first place, we are entitled to it. We are entitled to it.
To it.
If you feel that we are using your uniform to show the negative part of the police, we are responsible to do that. It is part of our responsibility
Yes.
to do that. And it is part of our responsibility to showcase the goodness of the Nigerian police.
Yes.
So if we are able to see the bad aspect, we will showcase it.
Of course.
It is our entitlement. We are entitled to it. Now some of our producers are now inventing their own uniforms. And the production itself is Nigeria. But the uniform, because you don't want to be in conflict with the Nigerian police, you now use whatever you like. Why, does that change it?
No, it
Doesn't change the storyline at all.
Does it?
No,
No.
not at
It
all.
doesn't. If I use a white and green, for example, as my own police, and I continue to
Acts as like a police
talk about
officer.
the negative
Exactly.
aspect of that police, it's still Nigeria.
It is
My
the same
production
thing.
is Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Yes.
So why don't you let us be in
Harmony.
we should, yes,
In
understand
sync,
each other.
yeah.
Oh, the script you don't even have the right to ask for my script.
Or maybe they should beg that you should project more of the positive than the negative.
They should act right.
They have the right to do that.
Yes.
But they knows what.
What is going on?
I don't know what is good now. But I know that anyone who the script writers have their focus.
Yeah.
They have message to pass. But as an EP, we the police can be. I can tell them, okay, I want this kind of story because I'm the one funding that.
Yes.
Then they will give you that kind of story.
True.
But there is no doubt about it. We all know that Nigerian police are doing great jobs.
Of course.
And like any other organizations, they have the bad eggs.
Exactly.
And it is only when we showcase the activities of these bad eggs that the head of the organization can also get to know, oh, so our people,
Exactly. We need to look into
and
this.
then make corrections.
Yes.
Because you
So
guys, like you said, you guys mirror the
we are
society.
entitled
Yeah.
to pass information from one place to the other, educate the people about this while entertaining them.
So is it okay to say that sometimes there are little or no informations when productions are taking place some of the time? Because I feel like if you want to do a production on focusing on a particular set of people or industry, there should be room for probably a tour or interaction with these people who are in that core to make sure that whatever it is that you're depicting at the end of the day gives you complete and total information.
You are not right.
Okay?
You are not just alright, you are totally wrong. Okay, this is your studio.
Yes, sir.
If I have to discuss with you about some negligence,
Yes, sir.
and you know for sure I can go to the public and showcase that,
Yeah.
will you not convince me? If I have to interact with you,
Yes,
before going to showcase what I intend to do,
We show you our best.
let me tell you something. Script writers do make their research. Not all do. There are some stupid script writers, and there are some useless producers. You know, if they combine,
The
if
two
they-
together.
Chaos.
then they bring out something that you need to stone them.
1 minus 1 plus minus 1
you
minus 2.
understand? Everything is minus 1. And then my father says zero. So what am I saying here?
Okay.
We need to respect each other. I
True.
respect your profession, you respect mine.
Mm-hmm.
If I am talking about immigration, for example,
Yes, sir.
I should have made enough research, get my facts intact,
Right.
possibly have evidences in case there is this kind of argument or something. Everybody wants to protect their organization or something,
Of course.
whatever they do.
Mm-hmm. True.
And yes, you should just know that as a filmmaker, I must have done my research. And if eventually I come up with something bad, which is not correct, which is not right, you have right to sue me now. That means I have gone beyond my,
Yeah.
you know, you have the
Jurisdiction.
right to sue me. It is just like investigating journalism,
Yeah.
for example, which you can as well do where you are now.
Yes, sir.
True.
You understand my point? You
Yes,
are
sir.
probing into my past here.
Yes, sir.
If I want to hide anything, I'll do it.
Of course.
If
Of
you
course.
suspect that I am telling you lies, you can reschedule this
Interview.
interview, go out there, meet people that can tell you better
The truth, yes.
aspect of that story,
Yeah.
and they bring me back and say, but we got to know this. If I intentionally wanted to mislead you, then maybe I will come back to my senses and say, oh, so you got that. Or maybe I am also learning.
Learning, yeah.
Yes.
So you understand what I'm saying? As an investigative journalist, you need not be asking the person directly. You may and you may not. It all depends on what the issue
Is it-
is
About-
It's about.
Out of curiosity, it's an opportunity to tell me I must ask this question. I've always wondered, like, is acting as a career? Can't you solely just be an actor and not add other sides also? Because we get to see a lot of our veteran actors coming online when they are old. It's as if the job is not sustainable till old age. You cannot build to last in acting, to ask for funds, for medical reasons. Like, I'm always curious to know why does that happen?
then your curiosity is settled today, and I will give it to you.
Okay.
Just listen. When you see pioneer or pioneers of any endeavor, they may not be that fantastically rich because they are experimenting. And when they experiment, they want to establish it. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
In our own days, a lot as we start just passion. We were not looking at building any industry. It was when we started realizing that we can make money, then we started thinking of, okay, let's do this, let's go this way again, maybe it can be better.
Yeah.
That was the building period. That was the pioneering period.
Oh, wow.
Are you with me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You all came, you met something on the ground.
That's true. That's true.
Everybody
that
built
you're
it.
already doing.
Yeah.
But how did we get here?
There. Oh.
So you will realize
It
you
makes
got
lots
you
of
got
sense.
here, it's the ground.
Running.
Rolling.
But before we create that ground that you are bouncing on to run,
There were sacrifices.
it was too much sacrifice. It was a rough road,
It was.
mud road. that we put like that. And in the same vein, let me quickly say this. You are equally pioneering something.
Okay.
Yes.
The way it is, you are equally contributing to the development of the industry.
That's true, sir.
Because some other people are coming,
Yes.
even from school, they will make times 100 of what you are making.
That's
True.
true.
They will hit the ground flying.
It's,
Yeah, you hit it running.
it is progress continual.
Yeah.
That's true.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's true, sir. That's true.
We have our own leaders. Kola Ogumola, Durula Dipo. They started this before we are their children. Most of them are not half as successful as some of us are.
Oh my God.
But they started it. And if you see their productions, fantastic ones in those days, but those are the experimental periods.
That's scary.
So, in any endeavor, in any business, you find successful people and non-successful.
True.
That's true. That's true.
You see some people that maybe while the struggle was on, they did not upgrade.
And the training.
The packaging is not there. You understand? They're just doing it and doing it. And they spoil themselves with drinking alcohol,
Drugs.
no matter how old they are in the industry.
It is said that people have motivation from those things.
But it will not take them far.
Yeah.
That what?
It won't take
It
them
won't take
far.
them far. Whatever
People
motivation they
having
have from
motivation
drugs,
using
from
drugs
alcohol.
to be creative.
Yet there is something that is working for them. Ask me what.
What,
is it,
sir? Very interested.
As in,
Ability to confront anything,
Okay.
be it good or bad. When you are not under the influence of anything, you believe this thing is right, your approach to it will be different
That's true.
from somebody who just took anything, the Colorado, and said, yes, he's having the same thing you have in mind, but his approach will be different.
Yes.
You can meet the person and slap him. That's what is your problem. Why are you doing this? But whereas you can engage that person in discussion, conversation, try to convince him that this is not right, this is not right. You can see. And we just need to agree. It is only dialogue that can make things right. Though there is an adage in Yoruba that says, "Gbogbo koko ni ìjà ń bàjẹ́." Gbogbo koko ni ìjà ń bàjẹ́. That means not everything that a fight can destroy. Fight can actually brought about peaceful coexistence at times. But how many? If you look at the percentage of achievement through aggressiveness
Measures.
Yes.
and the one through
Peaceful.
dialogues of the percentages are.
It's different. Yes.
Those are
True.
the things we need to put into.
So sometimes the aggressiveness
I
is
don't know if
needed.
I am making sense.
Yeah.
You
very
are
much
definitely,
more sense.
definitely.
Very much. So, Mumsy, while we were talking before we have Daddy on stage, you expressed a lot of things that I said hold those thoughts because
I think
I'd like you to ask. So go ahead. Let's hear because I'm ready to draw enough, but I just want you to say more of
Okay.
those questions.
How you
'cause-
put me on the spot? I think I'm ready. My buckets are almost full, like I'm shaking. Well, I have asked a few of my questions,
Yeah.
and I believe that you are a part of the Actors Guild of Nigeria. As a young person, I've always known that inside me there's one small actress inside that I'm not sure.
Because you are
Okay.
dramatic.
It's only in the mirror.
Because you are dramatic.
Something you said about being an actor and still doing
Something else,
Yes.
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 It is not compulsory.
Mm.
You can see that there are successful actors.
Who just strictly focused on
Just
acting.
acting. Things are changing for good. When we started,
Yes,
there's
sir.
no way you can stick to
Just acting, yeah.
And our own orientation, our own training is total. As a film person, you know how to act, you know how to carry camera, you know how to direct, you know how to produce, you know how to carry
Lighting.
sound. You know how to put,
Yeah.
My first production outside the country, it is surprising to know that I got to London, bought my own equipment, new ones,
Wow.
and I wanted to shoot some part of a movie in England to finish up when I get home. Do you know what I did?
No, sir.
I was the only, all the actors, they are untrained, uncooked. So I need
Raw
to
talent.
put them through. After I did a lot of rehearsals and things like that. Then what I would do, just like he was doing, see him,
Yes, sir.
control about how many cameras now?
Yes, sir.
5 cameras. How can? It is technology.
Yes, sir.
You understand? But in my own case, I will stand my camera like that. After, I will ask you, even if I am acting with you,
Yeah.
you will sit, I will put someone beside you. Go there, trigger the camera, quickly come back, take my position, call action, we start doing it. When we finish, I quickly run back, cut it.
All rounder.
I have to change lights, change everything for our
wow.
closes. We do it alone because I was the only filmmaker among them.
Amen them.
You understand? And I'm talking about 1986. So you know what that means?
A man of resources.
Not giving birth to us Gen Zs.
At all.
We're still somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
where you are.
true.
We're in heaven, sir.
So that is just the situation. We found ourselves there. You just need to know,
How to navigate.
If you are going on a set, on a production set, if they can't engage you for this, they will engage you for this.
True.
That's the orientation. But some people, because they could not reason on time, upgrade. When we started dropping, that you cannot, even there was a time I made some laws when I was the president of ANCP, that you cannot do 2 at every stage of production. We have pre-production, production, that is proper shooting,
Yes, and post-production.
post-production.
Yeah.
That means you cannot do the 3 at a time.
Of course.
Yes.
So if you cannot do the 3 at a time, if you are an editor, you can only edit when the film must have been completed.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you are a director, we want to discourage you from playing lead role. Then, pre-production itself, a script writer, if you are a script writer, you will have done your scripting.
Yes.
It is not part of pre-production per se, it is not part of production, it is not part of production. So you have that, you have caged that, so that is out of it.
Wow.
When you start production, can you be the editor on set again? When you not kill yourself? So at every stage, you can be so talented, but you can only do one at every stage of production.
That's true.
Okay.
And that was it. And gradually, here we are. Even on television in those days, they call themselves producer/director. That's what they do,
Of course.
which is gradually changing. The concentration will not be there if you are producing and you are the one directing.
One will suffer.
Yes,
because
definitely.
As
One has
a
to suffer.
director, you are the creative head of that production. So, and if your course of trying to get the creativity right,
Yes, sir.
you are producing, You'll be thinking of money. No, no, I won't allow. No. Yeah, instead of using wine, please buy me Fanta. Let them use Fanta there. You're already thinking of the funding.
Yeah.
While you are directing. But as a director, as the creative head of the production, you want the best for that production. What you will ask for, you are not interested whether the production can provide it or not. But you will still let them know this is what I want.
Yeah. Definitely.
So it is now left for them to come and beg you that we cannot meet. You want to blow an aeroplane in the production. I beg, don't blow aeroplane, just blow motorcycle. They will appeal to you. Is that not it?
Yeah,
yes, sir.
That's true. Okay, so sir, in a recent article I read where they said Nigeria is second largest in the movie industry, but even
in terms of quantity, yes.
But
Quantity.
In terms of quantity.
But even at that, we've seen poorly produced movies some of the times. Poorly produced movies some of the time? Who would we say we should direct this particular problem to? Because at the end of the day, you see these actors acting and you're wondering, did this director check that this person could act before carrying this person? Or did this producer...
Can I quickly say something?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Clap for yourself. That is a very nice one.
Yes, sir.
And the problem is still there. We have various associations. Associations are just a group of people who believes in the same thing and they are in the same trade and they decided to come together and do things.
Yeah.
But there is something we are still lacking, and that is a regulatory body. If we have a regulatory body, all association will collapse under that regulatory body.
That's true.
And that regulatory body will be in a position to say, you, Magnus, you are doing well. Take this your certificate. You are a director. That same organization, because the body, that regulatory body will be managed by guilds.
Yes.
We have different guilds. All guilds will be under the umbrella of that regulatory body, being in this case a council that will govern the entire industry. But there are branches, Guild of Actors, Guild of Directors, Producers Association, and under that umbrella. The ethics of the profession will be strictly adhered to.
That's true.
By all the guilds. If this man decides to be a director, they will cross-check his credentials. When I say credentials, I'm not talking about certificate now.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the experience, the training he must have gotten. Becoming a director is the utmost.
Yes.
You understand? Becoming a producer is... But a director, that is the creative head of it. That is the owner of the movie.
Yeah.
True.
So that you just... And that is what is happening today. Some people, their brothers will just give them money. And they will call their actors and say, well, I am going to direct it myself. They are relying on the experienced cameraman that they want to use. But with a regulatory body, a cameraman cannot work with any untrained, uncooked director. Whereby you'll be the one doing everything. He will just be saying, oh yeah, you come from here and come from here. And they think, and there are some specialists, what they know most as a director is action.
Cut, stick 10.
where you will see serious directors not even calling the shot, asking their AD to call the shot. They are busy with their monitor, ensuring that everything they want to create is there. Their brain is just the brain of everyone on set. So if you are not giving them what they want, they will approach you again as your director and let you know their analysis of that character. If you don't get it, You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
what we lack now is a regulatory body that can stop you from being an actor. If you fail to obey, this time everybody does what they like on set, they can call you for set and you have agreed, you have signed agreement that you'll be on set by 10 a.m. You will be coming by 2 p.m. It's not allowed. Ethic of the profession will not allow.
Yeah.
So we are all using the advantage of non-availability of a regulatory body.
But
Yes.
If you do that and the director or the production decides to get you reported to through your guild to the council,
That's true.
they're off.
That's
They
true.
can say for the next 2 years. And when they give it, nobody will use it.
Nobody will use it.
Nobody. Even government agencies, government parastatals, everybody will
Of course.
run away from you. Because it will be so publicized.
Yeah.
And you're off. But now, an association cannot stop you from acting. We have association with the same objectives
Yeah.
that are bonds. You are talking of AGN. I can tell you we have the TAMPAN, we have ANTP, we have other associations.
Everybody with different.
So automatically, if you make your law
Yeah.
at AGN,
That will make their law.
will say, is
exactly.
it all right? But in that situation, all association and guilds
Have
will
one.
collapse.
Yeah.
Under one body.
That's why I said your question is very vital.
Thank you. Thank you very, very
I'm
much.
sure you understand what I'm
Definitely,
Yes,
sir, I
of
do.
course, sir.
And that is not to say we are not working on it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because we are already working on it. We have documents with the National Assembly, which some of us are actually pursuing.
Okay.
Okay.
Because if it is not approved from there, it goes nowhere.
That's true.
It starts to come from a higher
I was
power.
about to ask that. Oh, are they putting measures for this regulatory body? Yeah.
Okay.
It's good to
Just not to take too much of your time.
You are already.
Yes, it was beautiful
I'm so
having you.
sorry.
It was beautiful having you on set,
Good.
and because we would have to release you, so that you can go and rest for the day. Just 1 or 2 things to our viewers out there.
Maybe one.
1 or 2, 1 or 2, sir. To our viewers out there, something you want to tell us about the industry or NDEAL? Just something to advise our viewers out there watching you,
A
sir.
lot of people even thought I was given appointment as the chairman. And they started congratulating. I had well over 1,000 people congratulating me. I said, well, what knowledge of security do you think I have? That I will take, even if they give me such position.
Yeah.
Do you think I will take it when I know I will be useless there? Well, there are some areas I know I will work and cope well.
That's
But
true.
when it comes to security, that means I will use 2-3 years to understudy
Yeah.
Again.
what is going there before I can actually
Execute something.
execute it. What will I want our viewers to know? Keep watching us. Keep supporting.
That's true.
We are not there yet, but we are moving fast. You can imagine when they started Hollywood. In fact, before they named it Hollywood, when they started film production in America, in India, and several other places, and where they started, the challenges they had, government's participation.
That's true.
Do we have any of this? We struggle to this stage. Even we are still struggling. Even when government is giving us, is supporting the industry, they will still link us with a bank that will be asking us interest. You understand? So
Yes, sir.
it's still, we are still growing. I need to let them know. We are growing, but if you watch out properly, you'll see that the
There's
narrative
It's
is
changing.
changing.
Yeah.
There's progress.
True.
Look at the caliber of films we are bringing on Netflix. On the cinemas, you know that we are serious about making that change.
Change, yes.
You keep
Intentional.
supporting us.
Yeah.
You would.
Okay. It's a beautiful one with our veteran actor, Prince, I don't want to do another blunder in this live video again. Thank you so much for being on stage with us today. And from Womsy, Chisom, and myself, thank you, our beautiful viewers.
Thank you.
Until we come your way again another day, have a beautiful evening. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Let's go.